What's up, guys? Pastor JP here, and it is nice to see you guys. Thanks for tuning in to the stream. And here's the deal. It's obviously looking a little bit different. Well, I mean, obviously, because like the last 4 weeks we've been hanging out and doing gym stuff and having a good time and having a blast. And wasn't it cool to kind of see a little bit of that recap of just the different awesome things that we've been able to do over the course of the last 4 weeks or so. And we've just had so much fun with you guys, and we miss you guys a ton. And here's the deal. Next 4 weeks are going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit more chill. I know in the past our live streams have been just insane, but our streams now for the next 4 weeks are going to be a little more chill. And we're really going to be impacting and making a big focus on just kind of getting ready for school to launch and school to kick off and Skycrest students to move forward. And, we're just really excited about seeing what God is going to do and how he's going to move. And here's the deal. Take a moment. I want you to drop some comments. Let us know what you're most excited about when it comes to school starting here in August, okay? What does that look like? What are you fired up about? Is it sports, band, friends? I mean, whatever it is, let us know. Leave it in the comments right now. Let us know what's up. And again, like I said, it just looks different, right? I'm in my office here at church, just hanging out and doing this. And we're really excited about it. And here's the deal. Kind of give you a little perspective of what's going on. So the course of the next 4 weeks, we're going to be having some leaders kind of pipe in here and there, and they're going to be sharing some message with you guys. And really our big focus, guys, that we want to put this around is this idea of being a witness, all right? And we'll get more into that message thing later, but I want you to be praying as we're going in that direction, okay? But before we get to that point, here's what's up. All right, we've got a couple really cool things that are going to be coming down the pipeline. All right, obviously, back to school bash is going to be in August, right? You guys go back to school on the 12th. We're excited about that. We've got some really cool things that are in the works right now in the pipeline. So put that on your calendars. Let your families know, whatever it takes, like whatever that deal is, right? Let them know what's going on, okay? Because that's some really awesome thing that's going to be taking off with that specifically, okay? Now, on top of that, we have our move up service, which is happening on Sunday the 16th. All right, so you say, what is a move up service? What is that? Well, traditionally, what that's going to look like is our new incoming fifth graders that are now going into sixth grade in August, they're going to be moving up into Skycrest students. All right, we're really excited about that, and here's the deal why. That just means that there's a new opportunity, new students who are coming to be a part of our ministry. So those of you who are eighth graders and high schoolers, now's the time to step up and be the leaders that you need to be, right? Okay, that's what's exciting about that, okay? And we're incredibly fired up about that and ready to see just how God's gonna move in such a mighty way in that aspect, okay? So here's the deal, okay? Like I said, things are gonna be a little bit different, a little bit, normal to our normal stream, but the reality is, guys, is this is where we're at right now. This is what ministry at this very moment looks like. So a couple ways that you can definitely connect is, number one, we play video games every so often. We get on streams every so often. We hang out every so often. Join us, be a part of that. Tonight, next week, there will be no small groups. We're just going to have our stream, and that's going to be it. But in a couple weeks, we'll kind of let you know once we kick back off with our small groups back on Zoom. But for now, it's just for the next 4 weeks, we're really going to focus in and hone in on just connecting in this manner, okay? We're excited about it. We miss you guys, and it's going to be cool for you guys to see some of your leaders kicking in here and kind of sharing with you guys. So with that being said, I got a short devotional I do want to share with you. So give me a moment. Let me get prepared for it, and let's kick off with that devotional. We miss you guys. We cannot wait to hang out. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk now. So tonight we're going to be talking about being a witness of Jesus to your friends. Things have been just so difficult with this whole COVID thing. It's just been different, right? With school and friends and summer, it's all just been so weird. The social distancing, like all of this, it's just been weird. But what's been really great is just seeing how Jesus has been moving. This is the perfect time to be a witness for Jesus, especially with school right around the corner and with COVID still being such a huge topic. Here's the truth. As a believer in Jesus, we have a peace about us that other people can see. And we tend to see the world a little bit differently than how most people see it, right? Honestly, as a teen, this is a huge, great asset for you right now. So here's the deal. You're going to have friends who play the stress of all of this off as a big joke or no big deal, right? Well, I'm going to be really honest with you. It's eating at them, and they're a little fearful. And they're also looking to you and your stability and your faith in Jesus Christ as their Christian friend. They know that you have something that their non-Christian friends don't have, right? See, Jesus is giving us something and has given us something the world will never give us. That's security, that's peace. You know, when I was your age, our friend group lost someone to cancer. It was a really hard time in our friend circle. And all of that confusion, I can look back very quickly and see who truly believed in Jesus' salvation and honestly, who was just faking it. Now, I say that with respect and also as an example. So hear me out, because so will you. I mean, you're going to see people who were faking a relationship with Jesus just trying to fit in, okay? Just trying to be normal. Or you will see friends who are worried right now about the outcome of their life and their future. See, they're trying to calculate COVID and school and trying to be safe and all this distancing. You will truly be able to see the fear that they have. See, this fear is the fear of the unknown and the lack of control that they're going to have. And you know what? The best thing that you can do for them is to be a witness and to love Jesus. You know, God tells us very clearly, very simply in Romans chapter 1, verse 16, "For I am not ashamed of the good news of Christ," or about Christ. It is the power of God at work, saving everyone who believes, right? The Jew first, and then also the Gentile. Let's break this down. Okay, the first thing we see is the word ashamed, right? Here's the deal. This is the perfect opportunity to show that you're not ashamed of Jesus and that Satan is not going to affect your peace in Jesus, especially with all the confusion that's going on in this world. You can show that you're not ashamed by having faith. See, by showing faith rather than showing the lack of faith, you're going to be a great witness to what Jesus has done in your life, okay? Because of what? Because you're trusting in his knowledge of your future and your security. That's what trusting in Jesus is all about. The second thing we see is God at work. Now, this is a big one because God works in our lives all the time. And being a witness is all about showing God at work in your life, right? I mean, that's what it's about. Well, this can be shown by how you interact with those who are going to seek out your knowledge about how you're dealing with all of this craziness. See, you're a shining light, guys, a huge light in the world. And the truth is, this is going to come up and you're going to talk about it. So here's the deal. Stand bold for God and share how God is working in your life at that very moment and how you see him working in your future. That's the best witness you can be. Guys, this is such a great way to be a witness to your friends. It's huge and strong and powerful. And because you don't have to remember anything, you literally just share what Jesus is doing in your life right now and the peace that he gives you. And by doing this, as the verse says, saving everyone who believes, your witness might very well help someone make a choice to follow Jesus and to have that same peace about life that you have. You know, being a witness is not all about having Bible knowledge, right? It's all about being willing to stand out of the crowd without standing up in the crowd. See, you may say, okay. What does this really look like? Well, it looks like security in Jesus' salvation. See, you trusting him and his direction in your life. You don't have to allow yourself to fall into the traps of this confusing world. Jesus has made it very simple for you. It's all about him. See, start thinking about this. Be very critical about this. Now is the time more than ever to be a witness to your friends because everyone is acting the same. Confused, stressed, and fearful. By the way, these are all the things that Jesus deals with and his conquering when it came to salvation. So, what does this really look like for you? Well, honestly, I want you to take about the next week to really think about it. Whether you participate in football or soccer or in band, all of those are great opportunities to be a witness for who Jesus is. Just by living the peace that he has provided and trusting in his leadership in your life. Or on the other hand, maybe tonight is a night that you make the choice to follow Jesus for real, so that way you can be a true witness of who he is. See, here's the deal. We have the responsibility to follow Jesus once we've given our life to him. The next responsibility that we have is to be an eyewitness account. Well, not necessarily an eyewitness account, but to be a witness to those who are around us. Guys, you're going to have friends who are struggling with their walks. You're also going to have friends who don't even believe. Both of those friends could really be stressed out right now. And because you have peace in who Jesus is and the security that is provided by his salvation, you have the ability to be that best witness for them. So I want to encourage you and challenge you with this. Maybe you already have a strong faith and you're growing continually in your faith. Be the best witness you possibly can. Live out who Jesus is in your life. Or maybe it's on the other side, like I said before. Maybe you are that one who's looking for Jesus or looking to have a stronger and better relationship with him. Here's the deal. Tonight is the night to make that decision, guys. Tonight is the night for you to make that personal decision to say, God, I need Jesus. I want Jesus. Jesus' salvation is everything I need to have a relationship with you. That's what salvation is dying to ourselves and accepting Jesus as our Lord and Savior. Guys, it's been incredible to hang out with you guys over the past 4 weeks. But here's the deal. We're going to miss you the next 4 weeks. And I want to challenge you over the course of the next 4 weeks. I want you to take time and really think about, what is my relationship going to look like when school starts? My relationship with God, my relationship with friends. What is my witness going to be to those who are around me? How am I going to be able to be a shining light to my friends who are stressed out, freaked out, totally going crazy over this COVID thing? The reality is you're a pillar in somebody's life, and you literally have the ability to lead them to Christ because you've made the decision to be a witness. Guys, I hope you have an incredible night. I cannot wait to see you guys next week, and I hope this message really challenged you to the core. We love you guys. We cannot wait to hang out with you. We'll see you guys on the next turn. Have an amazing night. You guys are awesome.
Put your hands up open wide. Put your hands up side by side. Age don't matter, like race don't matter, like place don't matter, like what's inside. Let the kick drum kick one time. Breathe out, let your mind unwind. Eyes on the ceiling, looking for the feeling. Wide open, let your own eyes shine. Yeah, it's where the fight begins. Yeah, underneath the skin, beneath these hopes and where we've been. Every fight comes from the fight within. I am the war inside. I am the battle line. I am the rising tide. I am the more I fight. Eyes open, open wide. I can feel like a crack in my spine. I can feel like the back of my mind. I am the war inside. I get the feeling that we're living in sci-fi. I get the feeling that our weapons are lo-fi. open wide. Put your hands up side by side. Age don't matter like race, don't matter like place, don't